light take on the day's topics. Hot topics, cool tech, technology, and your interaction. The Michael Garfield Show. Now, the world according to Garf.
And we welcome you back on a beautiful Friday. Oh, it's a hot Friday. I guess if you like hot, then it's beautiful. Michael Garfield Show. It's the world according to Garf. Just about 10 minutes on top of the hour. You know what happens at this time on Fridays. Always have a visit from the real estate guru, the gurette, the queen of everything about home selling in the home markets. Her name is Shannon Register. She certainly has a show here Sundays at 1 o'clock on KPRC Radio. But I like hanging with you here for a few minutes because you don't know this, Shannon. You're actually training me to be a realtor. I've known so much and learning so much from you after you do
Well, did you get your house for Father's Day?
No. I'm still waiting for that realtor discount that you still haven't told me about. Obviously, the housing market is big. We continue to talk about this, but this is summertime. Now, we're coming towards the end of June, and now this is where companies potentially relocate, and people are thinking, I have to. So It is still in fuego. It's still on fire.
It is. Anywhere you listen to the housing news, no matter what state you're in, nationally as well, you're hearing good news, which is great. The interesting thing is, though, is that this is just not a normal housing market. It's not even a normal recovering housing market. It is. It really is. It's dysfunctional.
That's a good way to put
it. Like a lot of families.
But
right?
is that good or bad, though?
It's good. We just don't know how things are going to turn out in a few years afterwards. But it is good. We're recovering, and that's a great thing. Interest rates are still down. They are inching up. So if you're buying this summer, you want to get your rates locked in. It's just an interesting market. A lot of distressed homes were already absorbed, and they were absorbed very quickly, which is good. And we continue to see job growth throughout the U.S., which is good. So it's a good thing.
Homes and jobs. All we need now is food and cars. I mean, we've got everything covered like that. Hey, tell me about something, because I'm seeing this news. What's this about the new flood insurance legislation? I'm sure you've heard about that.
We have been for years now. We've been watching the flood insurance legislation. What's happened is it was stable, then it runs out, and they have to reissue it, and then it runs out, and they reissue it. And we've been going back and forth for years over this. So the new legislation is going to take care of all of that. So it's finally stable again. The problem is what the government did was subsidize the flood insurance for a lot of housing, and now they want to get rid of that subsidizing, kind of phase that out, because the flood insurance is just, they need money. They're out of money. They're broke like everybody else, So what they're wanting to do is phase that out, and that'll affect some homeowners. Not a lot of homeowners, maybe 20% of homeowners, but people who've had the same flood insurance for years and years and years, they may see a little bit of increase. They may do an overall increase on all flood insurance. We're just kind of waiting to see how that's going to go, but no doubt if you have flood insurance, you can definitely expect your rates to go up over the next year or so. One of the interesting things, though, that you can do is if you are under flood insurance, one of the precautions you can take, I guess, to reduce your risk is that you can actually get an elevation certificate completed, and that will help lower your rates, which is a good thing. Right now, if you buy a house in a floodplain, we get you an elevation certificate as well.
Something you recommend, flood insurance?
Flood insurance is recommended to everybody because of where we live in the hurricanes, and you just never know. Floods happen. I mean, they just happen a lot. You don't have to be living by a creek to have your house flood. Yeah, so it's recommended to everybody, but a lot of people don't feel like they don't need it and don't get it. So.
All right, flood insurance. That's good, because I saw that news. I'm like, oh my goodness, I know it's going to be charging. It's going to be costing me more in the end. So here we go.
The National Flood Insurance Program is $24 billion in debt.
Welcome to the government.
I know, right?
Welcome to the government. I think that's the only thing that's not working. The home market's going well, but the government's not. Shannon Register joining me here for a few minutes, as she always does on a Friday. You have a special home selling promotion going on.
We do, over at Register Real Estate Advisors. I'm the broker of Register Real Estate Advisors. And so what we're doing for sellers this summer, if you list your home before the end of the summer, what we're doing is actually you have to list it by August 1st. Mm-hmm. And, we've got a lot of sellers out there. There's a high housing demand. So what we're doing for you is if you list by August 1st, you may be eligible for $1,000 home makeover home staging. So It's exciting because a lot of people need home staging before they can actually put the house on the market.
We have to make it look pretty.
That's
Got to put lipstick on a pig sometimes. And
sometimes that works.
It certainly helps. Your show, 1 o'clock Sundays every weekend. You're on the road this weekend. What's going on? We're
going to San Antonio. We're doing the remote broadcasting from the Sunbelt Builders Show over in San Antonio on June 24th and 25th. And it's exciting because we get to see the most innovative, newest things coming out in the market for builders and really learn a lot about the industry. And that's the thing that you want in your real estate company that you're using. You want them to know what's going on in the industry because so many different industries impact the housing market. And so many things are going on right now with increased labor cost and increased cost in building materials. We've seen so many changes going on in the market. So we'd like to stay up on all of that. So we're going to be doing remote broadcasting from the Sunbelt Builders Show. So
even though you're Houston-based or Houston-centric, see, you have a Texas real estate license. You can go anywhere.
That's
so if
right.
I wanted something in Lubbock, if I want something in the Valley, you're my girl. You can still do it.
That's right. We can go anywhere.
And if people do want you, how about a phone number to call in for the radio show, your website, so where's the information?
Yeah, if you have a real estate question, you can always call us at 281-882-8088, and we'll be happy to answer your questions on the air. You can call 24/7. You don't have to call when we're doing the show on Sundays at 1 o'clock. But that number is 281-882-8088. And then if you miss the show, you can go to HoustonRealEstateRadio.com, and we video everything, so you can watch it there.
That's why we have to dress up for this stuff today. On a Friday, I like coming in casual on a Friday, but no, we dress up.
You always look good.
Oh, stop that. So do you, too. You used to give away some books and stuff like that. You still have those?
We still have a few.
It's
If
a great resource, by the way. What is that? Tell them.
Yeah, we have them. We actually have them for buyers and sellers now. So whether you're buying or selling, we have home guides for you to help you. If you're going through the buyer's process, it helps you go through the process, figure out what you need to do to buy a home, especially if you're a first-time home buyer. And if you're selling, helps you figure out what you need to do to get your house to sell. It includes staging tips and includes a lot of things about the selling process and what you need to look for in a buyer.
Lipstick on a pig. Sell it, baby. I know.
That's right.
And they're going to snap up pretty quickly.
Everything's
market.
selling fast. That's right.
That is Shannon Register. Hey, thanks. Great seeing you as always on a Friday. And I know
too.
You'll be off on the road trip. She'll be Sunday. She will be from San Antonio. But check it out. It's right here on KPRC Radio. Sundays, 1 o'clock. It's Register Real Estate Radio. Everything you need to know. Great seeing you. Tell the rest of the gang hi. Keep on selling and selling, selling.
We'll do it. Thanks.
All right. Tell you what, top of the hour right now. One more hour of the World According to Garf, Michael Garfield Show. Feel free to hit me up anything you need because it is an on-air blog Friday as we lead into the weekend. Our number here, 713-212-5950. Send me an email and find everything we're talking about, kprcradio.com. Check you out in just a few minutes on the other side.